I've been on the train for a while. We didn't install brakes. We got crazy momentum right now.
No!
Because well,
choo-choo.
track by track to Toronto.
CFM have eliminated PaperX from kickoff. They will not be going forward to play jinggg. They will not be going to Bangkok. After 16 straight games in a row, suggest he has
PaperX, they've got to be one of the big talking points of this week. They got destroyed by DFM. What the hell was this? 13-1 performance on Pearl?
I think I'd get rid of multiple players. I think I'd be looking to get rid of jinggg, because I think jinggg is part of what makes this team silly gaming. I might get rid of Forsaken as well.
Might I be wrong? Yes, I might. I might be wrong. Maybe I will be, but I will go down as a martyr with this ship.
Does PaperX find him at some point? If not, it could be trouble.
1, 2, 3.
Right now, though, at least Forsaken does spot Hyunmin out by C-Long. 3 players, though, from DRX, all coming in. They're just looking to provide that additional support, and there it is.
And look great. They found Mako.
Then I think we've got to address the elephant in the room here. DRX PaperX, right?
More information found. Defy, though, open position.
That is a big duel. That's a big duel as well. And they lost the duel over towards Heaven from mindfreak.
The only one left.
Oh man, DRX are just popping them.
I was very shocked by this. I mean, this is not at all what I was expecting.
The latest luck.
That is nothing too comfortable. You're gonna always feel like someone's right behind you, and as they push on out,
damn dude, this is so devastating for PaperX. It doesn't look comfortable, I think, is what I would say. Like when I watch a lot of the players, it doesn't. Like jinggg didn't look comfortable. I feel like something still honestly doesn't look comfortable. There's a lot of situations where he maybe makes a play that he doesn't need to play, and then the Forsaken waylay, and there's just not enough for all the right agents to set this agent up, I feel like. Let's see what they're doing.
Them reset, you buy yourself a lot of time.
That's exactly
Flash
what
salvos, insta send.
But instantly gunned down the entire Korean squad.
I feel like we're glossing over a little bit of how bad people like Something and jinggg looked on their current roles. It looks like they're going to take at least a season to even get comfortable at the pro level with these kind of spots. Like, isn't this simply a swan song, the point where you start moving to roles like this and it looks poor? Like, you're playing proper compositions, but your players can't play them. Patmen's in the wings waiting to be subbed in. Are we watching the slow, sad death of the team we all love?
Yeah.
And he found what he
Oh,
needed.
late flash and pop up here. Okay, I like this. Mako though is gonna hear all of this, and he has just taken time from the smoke, and they have no idea.
Doesn't see anything though.
Oh god, the maple's not good. The comps look rough. We're just switching roles non-stop. It feels like to get the best out of people, something needs to be on Jett. jinggg needs to be on raze. We don't have that anymore, and they've just gone for like the last attempt. And now I've got like the best AWPer in the world that's solo, that's just playing breach solo every map, and he can't AWP at all. Like it just doesn't make sense, really.
I don't know.
I think they tried everything.
Or
You're getting wrecked.
At that moment,
You guys are getting
a
wrecked.
little bit of time by that flash
You gotta do something.
Even with that little bit of a fall, PaperX continues to drone
Well, they got
outwards.
ecos.
I was thinking
Oh, it's a rough start. It's a really rough start.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I swear,
10?
sometimes Quack stuns
I mean,
in
10,
this game
2
are
is
very
not enough,
cosmetic.
Jett. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't feel confident in PaperX's maps. I'm done with the PaperX belief. Okay, 3. Oh, dude, it's worse when you remember that they won a pistol. 3-2 for PaperX pistol wins.
They can just start to scale up and play to the better weapeponry here, Quack.
No way, I cannot believe that Hyunmin gets a kill. Dude, when it looks like that with classic as well, doesn't give you it doesn't give you much hope for PaperX there.
A single thing on his screen. Everything all blocked off. Now something on a bit of lurch, spotted out by Hyunmin as well. The site being reclaimed by DRX as Mako picks up the double. Looks to hold position outside the door. In with a showstopper as well.
Yeah, they absolutely wrecked them.
There could just be a complete crumble, a complete collapse of this squad, and it's just the end of the PaperX era.
Dash on the horn. Paranoia already used a little bit early.
Okay.
Suggest as well. So just to buy the attention away, but the trade's already
I don't know about that, Joe.
Continuing to refill that space though. And Forsaken looks to get his way out. You've Got
Yeah.
salvos pretty much.
And Ash can stick this. Ash is gonna stick this. He stuck this.
Oh no!
Oh god,
No
guys.
frags found! Carrot! He's managed to save Ash's life, and with that, the defuse.
PaperX have lost now their second match of the stage, their third loss in a row. This one, a 2-1 defeat against jinggg.
That's a rough half for PaperX.
And I just want to get kind of a vibe check from you guys. How dire is the present situation for PaperX? Because the community is up in arms. They're saying this team is dead, it's cooked, it's over. They are very, very disappointed in what is happening.
Allow for Forsaken to get it somewhat, but Forsaken's pinned down by Texture on the A site. It's just down to Devi and his teammates to try to hold it off. Convergent paths, but no, doesn't quite connect until Forsaken pushes up with Jinggg.
Time. One of you just runs in. No, no, not you. Not you. The other person had to run in. Oh.
How worried are we truly about the future that is held for PaperX?
I think pretty worried.
Very?
At least where I am. Yeah, I think pretty worried.
You have to bait out this Armageddon. There's 10 seconds, and it's just going to be thrown in. Trying to get their way through. Armageddon now deployed, and with that, no spike plan found. jinggg. PaperX out of
What did
position.
PaperX
All the
do
kills found in
into
the
a round
Yeah,
where they had a Bucky and a Bulldog? They did Vice or they did Brim or they did Tail or it's really gonna cost them. And I just think they're so committed now with the roles that they're so far down the road that they just have to keep on going. But I just feel like they need 3 to 2 months longer to like get to the right level on all the roles that people are playing.
Salvos at least, just in case, but ultimately PaperX has the site currently. Munchkin though. Play off first. PaperX now in for the triple, but what is that spray? He's getting the last.
Yeah, I want to look ahead a little bit now. For PaperX, they've lost the 2 games that I think, if we can pull up their strength of schedule, should have been the hardest. Playing against DRX, who did pretty well at Masters Bangkok, playing against jinggg. But looking ahead now, how much of a chance is there for PaperX to win out the strength of schedule and still make it to the playoffs? Or is it pretty doomer territory?
There's a chance.
Able to find a bit of straight. Tight angle. Munchkin though. Off that
Not
close
again.
before, pulls out the pin. Denies
Not again.
possible entry. Rears his crosshair
Guys,
over to
the 1v4 into the 2v4. This is the round. You wouldn't just walk into garage on the round, right, with the spike.
Lose his life, get traded out, and just shift in towards the C play.
That's a devastating way to lose it,
Leading
though.
the scoreline as well.
Your
11
big,
to 4.
important rounds, you get the
Got
spike.
One more kind of
You have a clone, you have flash, you have a Teo with a drone, and you walk into
It's a little bit
garage.
bleak for them.
PaperX trying to scramble for some defenses. but
Okay,
Karen's here
Karen of course with the
again
3k.
to deliver them to their
Well, they
doom.
wrecked him.
This PaperX, I don't have that faith, and that's why I have to go for both.
Damn, here we go, another round where they use a lot of
They're going to
ults.
really try and go with this one. Cosmic Divide invested, but the utility is going to stall them out. Just trying to
Okay,
push them
gets
off
out into
positions.
the
Night
corner,
Falling
do
sent
3
in
ults
as
used
well.
into this one.
Famous just firing off warning shots, but not quite finding anything with pot shots. He
And
does
Famous
find one
still
all of a
manages to
sudden.
get the kill.
Malcolm and Cosmic himself a bit of
But Paper Rex,
It
oh
helps.
man, Paper Rex are killing me a little bit.
to aim in, still not quite safe. Boomer suppressing
This
them
chaos,
with a lot of
man.
stray bullets. Something holds the angle. Famous in with a shorty. Something tries to go for the flick, but gunned down by Berserks as well. The Forsaken flick not quite there. Tries to hold it off right around stairs, but
Every round they've used an ult they've lost at the moment, I think. This one, Fedor, Dior or Astra or, and they lost the Vice in the Phoenix ult. I really didn't like their afterplan here, but dude, their ults are so bad. I'm looking at them on Pearl, and they're losing. They lost 2 rounds where they used 3 ults, and this is one of them. They like Astra ult really deep, they clear it, and then they put the 2 smokes down to like give you space so you can push all the way through. So like, yeah, you want to come disrespect the Astra ult? Sure, you now got the safety of the smokes. I'm like, what are we doing? And then we haven't really taken the space, and then we're just fade ulting, and then it's so hard for us to actually like get out because we've done the smokes early instead of using the Astra wall. And it's like, if you wanted to just do these smokes, you should have just done these smokes, taken space, and then done the Astra wall. I don't get why they just don't take the space. And there's an exact round like this on the last round as well. Dude, their thought process when it comes to ults is really rough. Like really, really rough. Everyone's having a really rough time trying to work out their agents at the moment, and they need like they need time. They need time, and they don't have time. Well, unless we're just focusing on stage 2, which I think at this point they might.
I mean, are they gonna make it to another international event? That's the question for me. They might not even make playoffs at this point.
To have pistol, and then to have your Phoenix ult in the second round, and then to only get 4 rounds, I'm not sure that should be happening in 2025, really. Do they use all of their ults? They take a little bit of space with it. They're scared about the Killjoy ult. They're so bad with ults. Well, everyone's so unconfident in their agents, and even if they get 4th, they're not doing anything in playoffs. They just need they need 2 months. Dude, PaperX want to fight middle? Oh my goodness, against the eco? That's just like the worst thing you can do. The heavy fighting middle.
Spots out the next, and that's a lot of info. Lockdown investment might find its return right now. Armageddon pushes PaperX even further, and that's famous with the
TP'd out into the
a
open.
lot of space being collected on by Boom.
And dude, some of the Vice stuff on the last map was criminal. He's like team flashing himself twice, like getting the first kill and then just overextending like mad.
He's been smoked off. Does have an arc rose to play with, and that's the
Oh, he flashed himself. Oh, it's this trap play. The wall goes off and they tail all behind them.
That could have really hurt Boom if they wanted to go close, but sheer timing to reset.
Wait, would that not have been incredible? Dude, definitely PaperX's biggest enemy have been themselves with their ults at the moment. It just it's the best example of just they aren't comfy. Like no one's comfy. Even when I watch something on Yoru on Pars, like not comfy.
Flashes. A bit ill-advised.
This duel is insanely important. Oh boy, got spotted. Dude, where's my confidence though? Dude, where's the confidence from Devi here? You can't be doing that.
4 versus 2 maybe if you're just talking about the Boom players on the site itself, but look at
Stun's
Shiro
incredible.
stopping them in their tracks.
The stun is so good.
Try to push past the smokes. Can they find the frags? They don't. It's Devi who finds a single
Yeah, and I
one
think
before
it's done with that one because PaperX really needed to win it, and they felt like they needed to win it because they forced into it.
Already seen Devi's sheer that throw a bit of hesitancy in it.
It is a round.
Dude, I hate how they handle these ecos. It's like, in my opinion, if they want to do this round, they got the sickest gun against the ecos, right? Or the sickest ult against the ecos. You just don't buy the gun, or you have like a backup Bucky, and then you just ult into the site. If you die, they can't pick up a gun.
Looks to close in the distance. Out by tower. DOS9 finds 1. He finds 2! Devi, though, able to hold it off. Needs a little bit more. He peeks in. Shiro answers
Something
back.
if he gets a kill, gets his ult. The molly means that he can't stop the plant yet. Oh, guys. Why do they make it?
I think you can make another. I think you can make another change as well.
Duke it all out.
Good plan for him.
1-on-1.
No matter what, I like the idea from PaperX on this round. It was good.
No arc rose though. Aftershocked out. NC Slasher trying to clear as much as possible. Goes in for the tap to flash. Oh,
Bro, he's flashed himself again.
He bounced off of it, and that's the entire map. How?
See, I feel like they get better every week. I feel okay.
At the moment with the lesser pistols not giving them space.
Especially with the null command in. Now something does get to pull the blades right back out. Takes down his oppressor.
Does he expect May
But
here?
you've got 3 more tangos
Oh
to
my
hit.
goodness.
He does float upwards. Finds
Oh,
the next,
boy.
jinggg in for the other. It's
That
something to nail it
2v4
all
on the
down.
eco.
Definitely wanna see
Really
PaperX
nice.
get-
PaperX might be back is what I'm seeing in
For this
chat.
round, that's-
If I had to describe this game, I would describe it as kind of like you're outside a pub and it's quite late at night, and all of a sudden you hear a commotion and you see that 2 drunk people are like really fighting, like really like swinging and just fighting each other. And like it's not technically the best fighting you've ever seen, like, you know, they're not professional fighters or anything, but they are fucking swinging at each other. They are going for it, and it's hella entertaining. That's how I describe this game.
Control, but the also do have a bit of mid-present. Force them off.
Wait, did we just try and get a kill through smoke with a fade eye against an eco and then not overcommit when we didn't get the chance to get a kill? Holy.
Cosmic Divide in front of PaperX as well.
Big luck. This is a hard retake. They got too many ults. Patmen's KO is like everything.
Ooh, Armageddon just buys even more time.
Yeah, and there's the null command for Patmen as well, so PaperX are all in.
You gotta keep going.
This pose is
Patmen
sick,
so far,
but
so good. Hot flash off towards the side, and with the bullets being fired
damn,
over, they know where
Patmen
he
did
is.
great
It's
to
gonna be
get
a bit
one.
of a trade. Now Defy finding May as well.
Still a pretty good plan. Does he want to use fades
but
all
down
into this?
towards
Well,
Arts. Stuck inside of wine. He's trying to keep himself inside the cellar. The salvo's doing a bit of work.
okay,
but
nicely
Defy
handled though.
capitalizing
I mean, they're actually getting value off of their ults. That's the main thing right now. I believe PaperX can make Toronto.
He was
I'm delusional, is what he said. I bet, see, if you had said playoffs, I would have been like, yeah, dudes, they can make playoffs. They can maybe get like a 4th seed. I agree. Toronto, it would have to be one of the sickest turnarounds in the short space of time we've seen. It would have to be like a crew last chance qualifier run. Last week when they were using the Yoru on Pearl, and they were just playing it like a Jett, and then they put the Yoru into Lotus, and I was like, no, here we go again. But like the Yoru was actually good. They had like a lot of set strats where like they were pushing aggro and then they TP it across, like they were actually using it like a Yoru. And PaperX for aggro over towards here. Ooh, hold up, we're using the Yoru like a Yoru? Oh my goodness. We'll pass an aggro. We don't have the Yoru staying here. We've got the Omen staying here, and they fast TP over towards C, so they got 2 for the instant reaction, 2 over towards B. Wait, they might have sussed it. Yeah, dude, we get the re-clear as well when you got the TP over towards C to get info if he wants. He actually has a TP to get out of this ult. They got a lot of people here. They can just send this. Fade ult, Omen flash.
For PaperX to slip in.
This is nice though.
With the body shots, and you got jinggg
this is nice.
for the showstopper as well, coming out stunned and trapped inside a tree. He just
Damn, we're kind of showing off with this flash as well.
Wait,
the Yoru is actually looking like really good. There's some nice work from PaperX to get that Lotus good. Like actually, it looks kind of nice, and it's the first time I'm seeing them use a Yoru like a Yoru, which is awesome. And I think something actually looked like comfy, and that's a big win. Okay, drone goes over towards C. As soon as they take C, we prowl towards B as well. And then we know that we've got early B, so we can have a rotate freed up.
True idea. The information
No, it does. I mean, it looks like a drilled team that knows how to play a Yoru, which we haven't seen from them. Ball play. Oh, he didn't commit. Oh my goodness.
Just to check if there are more players on
But who's gonna
towards
commit
tree as
here?
well. And it just
And then they
allows
hold the
for jinggg to
crossfire with
swing
a smoke
through.
behind
The
them.
angle being held
Bro, they've been
spectacular.
pracking.
PaperX moves
They've been
upward.
pracking. Everything makes sense. Not gonna lie, I feel like this is the best you've seen PaperX play this year. This is the most macro sense any of their maps have ever looked. And Forsaken's got incredible timing on this.
He has a great opportunity. Look at the trigger discipline now. Goes for the first and in for the next burst. You got the paranoia as well as the prowler out from the other
Locked
side
them
as well.
in.
Iann
Omen flashed for the
trying to
swing.
fend off his incoming invaders, but
Ooh,
Forsaken
look
will
at him go.
continue tearing. That's
Okay,
now
dude,
something
10?
just to leapfrog for-
I don't want to be too reactive, but this was... I think this is the best PaperX defense I've seen this year. They actually used their comp well. They're looking disciplined and chaotic all at the same time. Oh my goodness, there's more believers in chat. Everyone's starting to believe. I see, guys, I see you all typing like, no, they're gonna lose this map. Not believing, but I can feel the belief. You're all too scared to commit and accept that PaperX are actually back.
It's a 3-on-2 with Patmen fighting a dink. He's still pinned down by the boxes though. For the swing out now, and then something to assist his fallen teammate, but you still need to take down these 2 incoming tangos. Tries to reposition, does have the gate crash, but I don't know if that one's going to help him out too much. He fakes it. DFM knows, but they still holding down the angle, will allow themselves to get isolated. Now onto the spike tap,
Okay.
something goes in for the push.
Okay. Nice round from him. Double pistol. I'm telling you, chat. When are you guys going to start believing? You're all going to miss the train. You guys are all going to miss the train if you don't start believing. Like, you got to get on the train early. You want to get one of the good seats. I'm right at the front right now. I'm thinking they're back.
Still keeping inside of it. Divide holding down the back line, but
oh, that's it.
Will be able to hit it. And off to Forsaken now. Just Akame left. 1 against 5. And he starts things off. Decent, but not
hey, very nice for Paper X. Dude, all jokes aside, chat, they put a lot of work into this. This is the first time they made a Yoru look like a Yoru. The third map was actually incredible.
Until Divide shuts it down.
Akame was taking over, like actually taking over. He's winning so many rounds.
Thinks of flashing it out.
You were just thinking, there's no way this guy's gonna even let him get close to winning, because he was just having so much impact. Uh-oh, safe ult to give him space, but honestly it might bait them into Forsaken.
Forsaken to hold the angle. He goes for the swing, tries to get the spray transfer, but it's just me up to a quad.
2 HP.
He has so much utility as well. He's on the base right now. He's mentioned drift. Do you consider it? Oh, the drift is sure Divide to hold the angle.
He had no idea he was here. He thought he was playing behind the ult.
It's an unsuspecting angle being held. So still now DFM holding down by the wayside. Jinggg.
Damn, Jinggg. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's really, really on for them. It's really on. Everyone should get on the train, I think. So they can heavy gamble over towards A. Problem is, this guy could be anywhere. And they're honestly, with how they're moving there, they're not expecting him to be here. Ah, he's incredible. Whoa. my guy is an actual monster.
6 HP got some utility. You got something with the off, but the flash is not made.
Is it miles away from Astrasuck? 22 seconds.
Then to hold in with the sprays. But what is this?
Absolute shot, bro.
Work out. It's just something now. Swaps over to the rifles and try to close in the distance. But it's a shorty on the other side. The time working against, and he taps once more. Iann now by the
oh my god, low HP.
Something finds a shot. It's Mei versus something. Duelist v duelist. But he needs the defuse. Mei holds the angle.
Holy, so nice from them. Dude, this was smart. This was smart though.
But it doesn't work out. Just
Jinggg has a wall.
Can he get on it?
What's he gonna do? Tap, flash, swing?
Blaze helps. The recon
This recon.
Oh! He goes for the peak.
Oh my god, he's absolutely saved them, because they would have had no money after this one. 6 shots. The train, yeah, it's just surviving. Had a little jump, somehow landed back on the train. Straight on the track even. Dude, if DFM win this, oh my goodness, look at the money. If DFM win this for the last round, they would literally have nothing. Patmen's the only person that'd be able to afford a gun. Oh, it's a lovely shot. They take down smokes. I mean, as long as you guys just hold over towards A main, you don't dual art, you win the rounds, because you've got a sick crossfire. Oh my god, I thought he was done for. Fade away.
The spike dropped. Something knows it.
Wait, they're actually all popping off.
It's Akame without the spike. Something goes in for the peak. Does get punished.
Oh, not the 2v5. Akame raid boss still alive.
On your bingo board for a round such as
Pick
this.
up the spike. As a TP over towards A, wait, he might take the TP and
itself, Mei looking for what he possibly can. Paper X trying to keep himself tucked away as well. Patmen at least keeps them invested. But also the long rotations over from Forsaken. Patmen cut down. Jinggg in for the flash with the curveball. It's not quite enough. Still the angle being held. Akame! He hits his targets. Just Forsaken left. Can the Indonesian superstar clench things out? He's been the beast before, but now the angle's not quite favoring him. The flashes as well. Shield wall trip, but no! Akame! What an incredible shot! The tour de force lands its mark.
how do they 2v5? This guy's having one of the most insane maps I've ever seen. No, a 2v5 to lose. Oh boy. It ended up going 12-9. They had 3 chances, and I was like, oh dude, this is so done. Like, surely this train is like a roller coaster. Yeah. The train crashed with it, and the train's still, it's hanging on.
taps. It takes down Art. Next tap as
Ooh,
well.
I mean, nice shots.
Simple clicks. Jinggg trying to hold. Currently smoked off. The Prowler to
Let's see
check
if they
as
get
well.
any of them
Possibly looking
online.
for wall bangs. Both sides gunning in for it. But here comes Jinggg. Run it back. Huge on the possible retake as the spike goes down. May though playing inside of the smokes, and it's just jinggg. Stinger found off by the sides. He finds the right click as well. Low HP now, but Jinggg comes back in just to save PaperX hanging.
Done. Jinggg would have been able to win that
Okay,
one,
one
out. It would
last
have
chance.
been
Mate, this is intense.
PRX.
Devi is going for a really bold play, but it can be perma smoke.
Now, timing crucial for Devi especially.
Mate, imagine your molly right
Positions
now.
back in,
It's good.
Jinggg in for the molly.
You got a wall, you got
Just
flash,
installed.
you got
DFM
strong
sent
crossfire,
DFM
no one
though,
comes from
still
A
holding
main.
on to
How are
the
they
other
meant to win
end.
DFM?
They
They
will
gave
get
themselves
met
no
with the
options.
full flurry of
Oh my
bullets.
goodness.
Jinggg and
Three
pushes us
three
into
chances all
overtime.
gone.
Oh,
We're
we
going
get there in
overtime.
the end.
On both
Track by
sides.
track.
Southeast Asia and Japan onto jinggg.
It's hard for them to get through this choke. Does Yoru take the TP? Does this fade eye is incredible. How have they got no kills off of this? The fade eye hits 3, they got no kills. The Saken's just been spamming.
Art's trying to stick the plant. Here comes Jinggg with the flash. And GN now the final lone survivor to peek out.
Oh, here
to
we go
his
again.
demise. PaperX
Train
survived
still
for
alive.
one more OT.
Little Prowler going in, getting close. And something removes
My
the
goodness, the
Kame.
pure confidence is crazy as well. Dashes over towards side. They got the wall to protect. The fade eye gives him so much. Jingg's going through his own wall with a flash. And how on earth do you retake this one?
The rotations are already here. Of course, it is jinggg and May. Oh,
2v5.
quickly been dispatched
Surely
by
nothing could go wrong in a
Still
2v5,
goes
right?
through. He will
3
use
bullets.
the Caterpillar smokes though, but
Holy
PaperX have
man.
him completely surrounded.
The train.
First round in OT2.
The
Three
train.
bullets left in the Phantom
The
as well.
train's still
Don't think
going.
there's a world in which he's gonna
Coming
get
up to the
two
final
quick
stop.
headshots.
It's
He's
been a
there.
rough ride. Yeah, the
Top
conductor's
this
made
one
the
this time.
announcement.
It is that
Last
attacking
last
side
stop
that they
coming
can't
up.
right, so they just gotta try and close it out on this
Didn't
defensive
realize there'd be
side where
turbulence on a
somebody
train, but
as an operator
we
in
had
play,
it
but
somehow.
it's in a different position this time, not
Sorry for the rough ride.
through Art instead. That's why Az may have a bullet to go out. It's too far. That's what it is. Specifically, Jinggg back in towards Art to see if anyone's close enough.
Oh, patmen.
But it's patmen
Just
who
keep your
gets
gun out,
pressure.
mate.
He does
Great
land the first
shot.
one, but unfortunately traded still. DFM trying to recollect.
Madness
the
from
hold
Jinggg.
by
Pure
mid.
madness.
Through
Raid boss
OT2.
still here. 32
Expect the
kills.
push.
3 versus 3 now.
This is all for playoffs.
Look at something. He's making a play. Spots over towards B. Takes a little bit of a gamble. That means that they can stack over towards here. And Iann just heard Forsaken.
He's been sneaking through round after round. Forsaken now thought about it, but now his pixel has been spotted instead. Iann snuck up from
Wait, and now they're going
behind.
back towards B. And something's rotated off? Oh no. Oh dude, DFM are just in a solid position. They have the trip as well. They don't realize that site's clear. They've inserted one towards spawn.
Best of your ability. Not much until left. It's an op as well.
So paranoid that there might be a member here.
Unless he shows up and finds his mark at the right time, this could be it for PaperX. The tailwind will expire. Divine now catching up to his brethren, but still, it's an Odin, it's a rifle. Something will start things off with the headshot. Devi arrives as
Wait,
well.
Smoke doesn't cover the spike,
Mindfreak's
right?
not quite there. A calming vent to play around
Oh,
the smokes.
God.
Devi will land the shot.
They know where Jin
Just
is.
Jin, 1-on-2.
Who has that
Puts up the star.
Oh, they go for the body block?
Tries to play in with
They
the
completely
gravity
fluffed
well.
it.
He's pulling them in. Who's truly gonna beat Emptiness Machine?
Oh,
In front of
they
Shorty,
did it.
something that screams out
They did it.
instant.
No worry about it.
Finally,
No worries. Full
final
confidence
win
in the train.
in the group
We hopped
stage.
on early. We
It
get
ends in
rewarded.
OT2.
What an
It's a
absolute
15
game
to
this was.
13.
Oh my god, this
They'll
was
happily
so
move forward
insane.
and triumph.
Okay, track by track. At least everyone that was on the train early has got the nice seats for the next journey. Everyone else hopping on board now, you're at the back of the train. Not even the second class tickets. You gotta hold on to the windows. You're at the top, you're on the top of the train. No seats on most of it. The PaperX train is managing expectations, so responsible. Yeah, there's no refunds here. We said we'd get on the train for a win. We got the win.
Let me just quickly ask then. So PaperX, they're now 1-3. They play global in the last week. Obviously, we'll get to our Preds. Is there any part of you whatsoever that thinks, who knows, maybe they could go on a run.
There is a world. I think it's a really small world. I've been on the train for a while. I'm front seat of the train. I'm the train conductor. You can get on board if you want to. We're at least going to playoffs. I can tell you that much. I don't know where the stops are going after that, but it's track by track at the moment, and we've laid the first track, so you can join us if you want to.
Yeah, they're literally laying down the tracks as the train is going.
You have no idea where
You don't know when it's gonna stop. Yeah, you don't know when it's gonna stop, but at least you can get on the seat early.
I think there's glimmers of hope now. I think this just looked like a better version of Paper Rex. It looked a little bit more like they used to, and it may take a little bit of time, but I'd say there's hope. I'd give it like 20% chance that they get through, and maybe.
Got a big train. Yeah, it's a full train right now. It is legit. Win and you get 4th spot. It's all about the 4th spot. Who can start in the lower bracket of playoffs? But we're on the Paper X train. The train finally delivered. First stop. And next stop, I think it's being global. Paper X win. Is the train not stopping to Toronto? Yeah, I don't really know where the train stops, to be honest. We have no stop. Yeah, we have no stop. Exit.
So while they
Sounds
do
good.
need to start strong in terms of
Here we go. Yeah, I didn't tell you it was going to be one of these trains real early on. It's never a clean ride. Always a bumpy ride. Oh. Oh boy.
With a huge party, it does.
Oh, this gets really weird.
Then, for the global esports players to continue holding, that's when the lurk comes up.
Do that. They missed the Astra suck. They missed the Astra suck. Oh no, it's the liquid moment all over again. Whoa, they just grabbed him. You maybe get the clear with the fade eye.
And now they know where it's happening, right? It's the B side. This is ending up. We see the combo of utility.
No way.
Missing its mark.
Devi managed to time it with the drop down. It was a little bit rough from Devi there, just sending it in on his own. He should probably wait for the rest of his team.
Got the showstopper from jinggg though, and he blows up the site. Poppy getting blown up. Patmen to trade. Kenley trying to find some trades.
Dude, it's really unhinged from Paper X, man. What are they doing?
It came so close, Komodo. Got some flashes. Forsaken, healthy and full, and they're going in for the
low
peaks.
HP finds him.
Where Crystal is, just down to the peaks and the kills now. Mechanical skill. Forsaken goes in out front. The C's from Crystal, but still, Devi now snuck all the way through with the Sheriff as well.
You can see a sharp shot from him. Yudo-tan is watching, but Yudo falls.
And possibly
Ow.
a little bit more.
Oh my god,
Devi
though.
the Crystal.
That's so quick.
Poppy though, looking to play spoiler. 1v2, takes down Patmen, the first to fall. Devi now, just one more shot. He's running out of ammo and backed into the pillar. Now
12
potential
HP.
opportunity for Poppy as he sends out the Nova Pulse. Devi, oh, might have spotted out his foot.
Damn,
just with a
dude.
crosshair
That's
placement to top
that's
it
a
off.
mad
And
round to steal.
awesome.
They got the anti-TP sound sonic sensor back of sight. He takes the TP. Oh boy, Fado takes the TP, but then he's gonna get stunned. But it doesn't matter because he's just eating a nade anyway. Oh boy, this is done.
But unfortunately does not quite connect. You got Devi finding more shots down by
I mean, this was nice from Paper X though, to be honest. 3 people on site. Dude, Paper X, they cooked.
Something though, off of the top heaven position, will get gunned down. Trades come through from Forsaken and Patmen as they march on through from ramps. In towards back screen then is where jinggg finds his target.
How is this so
Still
close?
trying to play spoiler on the site though. jinggg to make quick work of him and just down. That's gonna be the main factor. Even if Patmen falls around this likely.
Yeah, gonna be a convincing one for Paper X. I haven't had a game like this for a while. This is what happens when the train gets a bit of steam. Train is rolling though. We've got a lot of speed right now.
Let's focus on the Paper X side of things though for a moment, Seth. How are you feeling about this team?
Better. Like, do I believe in the track by track like train ride to Toronto? No, not really.
It's champs.
I mean, on this map,
Yeah, 7 chances.
Play the T1 style. He's found rounds by himself with the operator, with diving in towards the site.
Precisely. This time it's Devi in with the Outlaw, something up around the back. The sudden push out from Global, not a bad idea, but still getting punished by now. Poppy has to hold off Garage by himself. The Haunt, the Boom Bot gives
it's
away his
nice.
position.
Boom Bot
This
locked
could be
onto him,
it,
made the
Komodo.
spam easy.
Maybe someone check jinggg PC.
Now,
because
you
they're
kind of have
not
an idea. Crystal, though, not too bad. Now
they're
the
not doing the
Nightfall.
basics
Possible
of the map.
chance. Hunt just to throw out the
I don't even want to say
placement as
well, they're just not
Peeks
doing
out,
the basics of the
but
map.
with the kills not found.
The team is trending in the right direction. I think that this week showed me something that I really needed to see, which was Divide having a Divide series.
The train's going to full speed? Oh, dude. For sure. So we've got to be laying that track down fast.
They've got a good angle against the spike. Jinggg looking to stick it halfway, gets off at the right time, but still not quite.
I mean, he
able
got
to
it
get
half, right?
behind. Forsaken for the
He might just smoke half. Just go for it.
Oh,
Oh, he didn't get it half? Oh, okay.
They hear the footsteps, but now Crystal has to
No,
take the shot.
how does this keep
not quite
happening?
able- Off angles around the C site. He's looking for more. Jinggg trying to get
Oh my god, Jing!
kills as well, blast packing through, but Poppy.
Well, at least they're
good
doing
on
it
the
together.
shots
All
off the
goes
guard.
in, and honestly, I'm watching Forsaken on the mini map, and he was already running over towards A. He is here extremely early.
Oh, he's got smokes up as well. Not quite watching the angle. Trying to hold
How
the
do they
angle,
do this? Raze ult to get back a sight, and then Vice ult here.
Getting deployed in the round.
Raze ult to get back a sight.
Not quite spotted out yet, but here comes that rocket. Not quite landing as well. Kelly's then finding a shot on the something.
Great timing,
Steel
the
Guard
Vice
getting
ult.
the primary weapons jammed, but Kelly's onto the go, still able to find some shots. Forsaken now from the back, but hit it on by the shorty.
Damn,
And
nice
now
shots.
the
Dude, this was
Phantom
nice from
finds
PaperX
the
though.
kill. I'm trying to think tactically around this situation, thinking to rotate back into towards B, but Jinggg is there.
Just a round of duels at the moment, PaperX. Not letting these guns
There's,
find any opportunity from
looks like they're
Global.
getting the confidence
Now
back.
the 5 versus
Starting comes out, they're pushing all the way
Oof,
through.
nice
just
shots,
trying to
bro.
wrangle more space, but Jinggg denies it outright. Forsaken blocking off B pillar as well, and now, oh, something. You're just pushing Kelly S away. He's looking for some kills right back though, but out of the gate crash,
1
it's into
HP
the
as well.
shorty. Something.
Okay, well,
Not
it was one of
letting
those where it
all
was
these
like
ones breathe
looking
at all.
pretty
1 HP.
competitive, and now
Tenz
PaperX
slows the
feel
positioning
very
off
in
screen.
control. Look at Mini, now Mini wants on the train as well. All the latecomers
And then we all know how
start
well,
showing.
that happened
But
in
Can
that
first. He's got a better seat than Mini. Now Mini's out here
Fresh memory,
asking
so
how much the
certainly
tickets
with
are.
that image-
Mini's here. He says he wants a first class ticket. Mate, they're not available these days. They sold out 4 weeks ago. We've got the roof, or you got to hold on to the side. That's all that's left. What if you worked on the train? Okay, now we're listening. We're doing it. Honestly, we're gaining speed. We might need more track layers. Put the coal in the furnace. We need a janitor. That's crazy. What is this set strat? Yoru ult against the eco. I got a Bucky on this one, so we know he's committing. Omen Flash does actually hit a few of them.
Utility, or can you? You're trying.
After the shorty, Yudotan has arrived as well now, but he doesn't quite have the angle just yet. Looking for the spray transfers, but it's just Jinggg with
How?
the Bucky. He's got the Phantom now, the angle.
Hey,
That's
very,
just
very
big
nice.
miss from-
Mini says anything from the trolley chat. It's gone from building the tracks, putting the coal in the engine. Now he's out here giving people snacks. He's really doing the rounds. He's working hard out here. 4 chances. We're back. We're on track. This is the thing as well. We've got so much momentum right now. The games just get easier and easier as well. The problem is we're going too fast to stop. So either Mini needs to keep building the tracks, or the other outcome's pretty awful.
Off as well from Darian, but not quite landing the shot
This is
now.
nice though. We've got a free sight. Don't tunnel vision. Damn, we don't tunnel vision. The only place we didn't check was back a sight, but they clear all of this. Okay, he even had a TP to get out of there, so we've seen worse.
Let's talk PaperX though to begin.
Holding on to the space as well.
Global, it's just big old dry duels.
Not too much on the utility.
Oh my goodness, is this my Yoru main?
I'm feeling the power of W key game, and it's returning to my bloodstream.
Hey, that might have been a nice shot.
But Darian, to bring some light to his team, the off shot fired over, something holding the angle. Jinggg now from waterfall on an off angle, but the shot's not quite connecting for him.
Okay.
Just a vibe. David looks for the flicks. He gets the spray transfer at the end. The clutch with
Dude,
Blitz
Divine
brought to you
played
by
sick,
Red Bull
though.
at the end of it all,
Divine
but
actually had a
nonetheless,
sick one.
the
Divine
match
Jing
blows
were
up
really nice on
at
this.
13-9.
And that means
Okay, the
that
train,
PaperX
Chad. The train
will
is
be
going,
making
dude.
it
Track by
into the
track.
playoffs. They will not go down.
Playoffs?
Total defeat
It might be
in
4th
BC
seed,
Team
but
Pacific.
still going.
Somehow, some way, they've managed to make it through the group stage with a 2-3 record.
The next stop, mate, all the way to champs now. It's the momentum. Full speed, we're almost at full speed. We can go faster. If Mini gets that coal in, we can go real fast.
This is a good, concise win. The fact that they came out and they looked pretty clean about it was good.
PaperX, because they've qualied in the 4th position, are going to be right down in the lower bracket. They have to win everything. They don't have a second chance on any of these games.
We got Pacific. And let's quickly click this. I don't know who they're playing, but the train goes on track by track. Track by track. I'm so deep on the PaperX train that I'm not putting them to win, but they're here. They're going to Toronto. They have to. Surely they have to. I don't know. There's just a feeling. There's just something in the air. I don't know if it's judging or if it's like blurring my judgment and my brain. I don't know if I'm high on the fumes of the train at the moment. I just believe. Okay, why have you done that?
No,
I mean, that's true, though.
That's good.
That's
good.
good.
All right. Good job.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you really think PaperX are going to beat DRX?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're on a run, dude.
What do you mean they're on a... Shut up! They've beaten the 2 worst teams in their group.
Do you remember Crew?
They weren't on a run. They weren't on a run, and they're not going on a run. And you can't bait me into thinking all the shit teams are always going to win.
No, but the run starts. You got to think, right? LCQ. Right, you got to think the run starts when you have to win the games, or otherwise you're out.
I'm derailing this train.
They have to win.
That's a good point.
Yeah, there we go.
Hold on. Now you have to
they're
win.
on a run. They're not going on a run. They're on the
Okay,
run.
if they were going up
How are
against
they on the run?
If they were going up against like a middling team, though, sure.
Sliggy,
But
they like snapped their they snapped their femur in half. They're in physical therapy right now. They're not on a run. They're learning how to walk again.
Nah, there's too much momentum here.
Too much momentum from beating Global Esports and DFM. I mean, I'm with the Kilios. I'm voting DRX.
Ball don't lie, so if the coin don't lie, I won't be sad, and neither will Sliggy, but...
DRX, come on.
Come on.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
The train is derailed immediately. They're gone. They're done.
The train has to stop. And it's not a crash. This is just a comfy park. So they take their foot off the pedal. Mini stops putting the coal into the engine. And the train stops here. But it's not a crash. The tracks, this is just the stopping point. Give me a track by track to Toronto in the chat. PaperX are doing it. Bring more coal, mate. It's telling the engine's full, man. We just need some tracks laid.
Of course, looking at
See
the
where we're going.
a
bumpy ride today? Oh, for sure. It's not gonna be a smooth ride. You said it would be a smooth ride. I don't know, man. We installed some seatbelts. Might get a little crazy.
The match of the week. Oh yeah, sorry, dude.
Oh,
what am I talking about? I thought we'd already covered it.
Train from starting.
This train is not leaving the platform.
There's people on the roof. You see, you can't leave.
It's the match of the week.
Yes, Joe.
Oh, he's on the... I mean, I know you're on the train, Chober, because you said earlier that you were on the train. Yeah. Sliggy is driving the train, Chobra's on the roof, and TMV was thinking about jumping on, but he didn't quite catch it in time.
I'm just hanging on the roof until the next stop, and then I'm hopping off before it derails. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if there's room on the train. I don't know if you're even allowing people to get on the train after it's already left the station. Because you know what? If T1 come out here and they lose to a PaperX that looks incredibly good, I would like to get on the train against Boom.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you're allowing people to hop on late.
Oh, for sure. It's just gonna cost you.
And look at that.
Oh my god, look how many believers we have. Whoa. Everyone's on board.
Yo, this is the stream where the train crashes off the tracks. This is the train derailing stream. I don't want to see a single PaperX fan in my chat, but I just don't believe that PaperX are back. I just don't believe.
And also the door being propped open. Okay. Decent trades. Down to just Sylvan, who
just a classic crossfire.
So kind of
Patmen maybe tucks in a bit more. Tuck in a bit more.
Does get found out.
Tuck in
and
a
it's down
bit
to the
more,
final kill, and
dude. You
jinggg
gotta tuck
misses
in.
what? It feels
Oh,
like
you
jinggg
gotta
found the hard
tuck in,
frag
man.
for the round, but
Surely.
couldn't get the Patmen
But yeah, I didn't go for it. All right, that's a big kill from Sylvan. Yo, Sylvan with a 1v2 with a Spectre to win the bonus round. Your fucking train has got no momentum. Your train is getting derailed tonight. This is a 13-0. This is a 13-0, and your train has hit a cow and flown off the tracks.
It's going to be a bumpy ride, man. Oh, God, look at this pause. Oh, boy. Dude, we've got a 40 engine or something, man. What's going on? Who's in charge of building the engine? Where's Mini? Mini was meant to check the engine. Mini? What's going on here? The wheel's broken, mate. We're not moving. The engine's not working. It's not turning on.
PaperX, you need to make more changes. Please stop giving the people hope. I said change at least 2. One of them has to be jinggg. Dude, I stand by it. You've got to change 2 players on this roster at least.
A flawless round, everyone. We're so back. We're so back. Get on the train, everyone.
Oh, somebody check in on Sliggy. See what kind of damage the train derailment has done to him.
Okay. The train did not leave the stop. Now though, we got a working train. Mini installed the engine wrong. We got an engine work now.
Score prediction. Ascent.
I'm gonna say 13-8 to T1.
It's an hour late. The train just turned up an hour late, as usual for British trains. And that's why they lost the first map.
Door broken as well. They found Sylvan and Meteor also all
Here we go. They're gonna win a pistol.
Yeah.
Sliggy finally found some coal to put in the fucking engine.
I do think it's really fitting though that coal powers the PaperX train, because coal requires dead dinosaurs, and that's what we're watching at the moment with PaperX 2. It's a fucking dead dinosaur.
They know that this is from behind.
Pass push behind.
Paranoia spots it out, but ooh, something fortunate with Izu able to hold down ground for the meantime. In towards Buzz then, who's playing around the smokes. Decent train still coming back forward until Stacks lines them up. Low
21 HP.
Divide, able to possibly just run and gun down into the
It's
ground.
so close. These are really important rounds. I've got one person on the server right now that can buy next round. It's a great prowler. My goodness. Look how confident. Whoa!
Into the pop flash, but still great nightfall, and that allows for the rest of PaperX to begin.
No vision block. It's kind of doable.
Thread the needle once like he's done before. He might be seized up to 1 HP, where then even though
the shots from jinggg here were nuts.
Forsaken removes him outright in position. Can he find a single shot? Quick for the hunts, but gets cut out in the animation. I like this one.
I guess he repositions a bit.
Oh, nice shots, bro. Double pistol. Dude, lovely 1v2.
Okay, the train is back.
My Omen reactively pushes top mid. Damn, patmen's crazy on that. I mean, he's expecting the Jett to be there, not the Omen. Whoa. Whoa, that's a team flash.
Not gonna do anything. Oh, flash play being read as well. Down to Buzz, who's looking for the shots. He does find the first.
Nice shot. Dude, patmen's playing unreal.
Izu the only one left, and he's right on the other end of that smoke. Jinggg quickly spots him out.
Dude, pistol and a bonus. Fundamentally in the first. The first stop, the engine just wasn't working. Not a good engine. Didn't make sense. This one though. This engine's good. Surely it's done. 11-4 up against an eco. I mean, honestly, even I'm convinced, man. In fact, we didn't install brakes. We don't slow down. Okay, 8 chances.
Which means PaperX are then kind of just funneled straight into B. Something trying to fly past a lot of it, though. Does hold out towards the top market, but down towards the
oh my god, something just fried them.
Izu Stacks, can they hold it down at Boathouse? So far, so good.
Oh my god, that's
double kill.
silly.
Whoa!
He finds the right click. The plan. 2v1.
Dude, you gotta get the spike.
He doesn't
holy hell, how's something done that? Dude, we cannot put this guy on brim. We can't put this guy on brim, dude. Look at him go. That was nuts from him.
The train was delayed.
It was delayed. It was definitely delayed.
It was delayed.
Further up front.
Dude, something picks up an upgrade, pushes behind as well. They push heaven, they need to try get kills.
round 3 of map number 3 as well. Meteor, however, now finding a single kill. Trying to play off the post-plant positions. Stacks being able to block off a little bit as well. Another trade.
Okay, huge for PaperX.
Once again,
Choo-choo, all aboard the PaperX train. Ahead
I
of
hear that.
themselves with Buzz trying to pull out the
Choo-choo.
utility before getting any assurance.
Dude, everyone's on the train, dude.
position for now. PaperX meanwhile peeking
Good
out.
little flash. Oh my, we're Omen flashing on top of this as well. We've got a second layer. Goodness, Prowler goes out, spots one towards A as well, so it makes them go fast. We still got the nades.
Stacks might even hold on to this all for the upcoming rounds now. Well, Forsaken though, straight in against Buzz.
No
chance to
way
go out the
he
util.
wins that.
Forsaken trying to bring things back. Meteor
No
low
way,
up.
they win that. How have they won that? What a how, dude. They shouldn't be winning these rounds, but when the train's got too much momentum, it's bound to happen.
But I will give credit to PaperX on some of them. The timing of some of the util, in terms of like flash timing with like a fade horn, you know, with a nade or whatever, like was really quite good. Like when you go back and like watch all the little pieces, like some of the things PaperX were doing over towards A and the little different setups they had, it got me worried about this train. As someone who feels like it's too late to join the train and like doesn't fully like it's like, oh, I'm not sure. I think I've missed it. I think it's gone. I'm a bit worried because they did genuinely look like really quite good on some of these shots.
Okay, something gets the Outlaw out and everyone can get one shot here. And they are set. Dude, there's 5 people here.
All 5 on both sides.
What is this read?
This ain't counterplay, Quack.
Flash going over. Patmen
What is this read?
God, I mean, how the fuck is this game?
All 5
won.
on both sides.
Jesus Christ, they have no idea
Flash
what
going
Fade
over.
does.
Patmen
They have no idea what Fade does, man. They don't know what this agent is.
Oh my god, they've got reads. They've got reads as well.
so bad. He has a rolling thunder, but
Holy.
wasn't quite sure. And
I woke up at like 2 a.m. to watch it, something like that. I went to bed at 6 p.m. just so that I could get up and watch this train get derailed.
He just double hopped up on top of Root and fucked on Stacks. Why is Itsu? Oh, this looks so bad from T1. They are panicking. They're panicking and crumbling.
Guys, we have timeout reads.
T1's now time at the second. Iann to the third as well. Jinggg
Wow,
now
look at them,
coming
man.
with additional assistance.
My goodness, below you.
Around the edges of the smoke, Forsaken.
Dude, we're out here making plays as well. We have reads. We're making plays. Winning pistols. This is nuts.
Dude, and then nobody watching Pit. Itsu's pitting. What the fuck are they doing?
Are they gonna go around an open door? Oh my god, they're actually perfect, dude. They're actually playing good.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Tries to maneuver back in, on and around. He hears the hops behind. It buys them distraction on over. Poison clouds into safety. Off to the
Dude,
wayside.
they're playing
but
good. They played it well. Went round and opened the door against the Viper roll. Holy.
It was dog shit from T1. Dog shit. What the hell are they doing with their macro? Stacks is calling a horrendous game.
We're fucking TPing it on our own on A on the
what-
What are you doing?
What is Meteor doing there? What the fuck are they doing? Dude, Meteor looks so bad on Tejo. So fucking bad.
Imagine we have to suffer through fucking Sliggy and these fucking train goers.
No, we won't have to suffer it for very long. Why, again, are they trying to walk 2 players fast into A? Buzz doesn't use his teleport backwards, Isu fucking dies, and then 3 of them run into the opposite side of the map. What the hell is Stacks calling?
42.
Pink shells to flush Stacks into a certain position where he's able to hold it down with the off angles.
Whoa,
But
the
Patmen
call
brings out
to
the
get it
shorty.
out.
He dives.
I wonder if Easy's gonna go for a late lurk on this one.
Oh, every single
Guys,
at the same
dude, the
time.
fadeout hit
T1
3
just
though.
completely in disarray. They're calling it Mayday. Where do we go?
Dude, he didn't hit
There's
something get out of his ult because of the fadeout. It's not a good plant for them. Dude, they got 2 rounds.
He's getting dicked up. He's low HP. The spike gets defused
2
and Patmen
rounds, man.
delivers on
Dude, what a half this was. Dude, the momentum of the train's insane, bro. Okay, halftime, right? So, Fracture, the train isn't moving. Ascent, the train starts rolling. Pebble, bigger rock. Pebble, that's it. Pebble, pebble. Nothing's stopping us.
I'm just not ready to accept that PaperX are back. I'm just not ready mentally. I also just don't believe it in my heart. I don't believe it's true.
The momentum, dude. I was trying to tell people about this. I've been trying to get people some cheap tickets. The tickets, dude, they've gone up so much. Like we can maybe make some room for the next game, but we have to be paying Mini some more.
Get on the train. I'm not getting on the train. I will not be on the train. Just out of principle at this point.
Guys, you got to buy more than this. You gotta buy more than double sheriff. They're obviously gonna buy.
The wheels are coming off of T1 right now, but they're trying to bring things back in together. You got sheriffs, you got stingers, and they're all positioned up towards B as well as C. Pushed out from C mount.
The eco force over towards. Wait, we called a cancel as well. Bro, who is this team? We've got reads. We're showing discipline. We're canceling our original plan. God.
Just to block things off, Buzz has to TP out.
Oh my god, it's actually unbelievable. We had the Omen flash over towards heaven for the double satchel space take, and then he sees the TP, so he knows that he has so much space. He's there so early.
Hovering around stair. He does spot out the next one.
The lock over towards A.
Jinggg has pushed out 3 more hostiles to deal with altogether. Trying to sling out the
triple swing with the first jumping.
The other side to
guys, I'm telling you, if you're watching and you're not on the train right now, I don't know what to do. I don't know what more we can show you. Tenz.
I don't know. Really make work of that one. But it's just gonna be something quickly sending them to their doom.
Oh my god, 2v5.
Forsaken opens up the seaside. This
dude, we had a 30. Dude, T1 win Masters in the out 7th to 8th in Pacific. That's actually crazy though. They just went up against the train. They were in the way. It's a shame, but.
Look at the positions they're holding as well. He hears them coming up from the back. He's all around. They're going in.
Oh my god, they're knifing them. They're already dead, dude. They're already dead. They're coming with knifing, dude. Chat. Shout out to everyone that laid the tracks. Shout out to everyone putting the coal in. Shout out to everyone in first class, second class, on the roof, out the windows. To the people selling snacks, buying snacks. Shout out to everyone. Big win. Keep on going.
Oh my god. Holy shit. What a way to end. They got the knife.
Dude, where's that fraud? Sideshow. Is he watching this?
I'm ruined.
Let's get him on the train. Honestly, we might be able to find some room on the roof for him.
Sliggy says he has some room on the roof for you. I would rather be used as coal for the fucking engine and die a fiery, disgusting death than hop on the fucking roof of that train.
Sideshow said he'd rather be used as coal for the engine. Honestly, we can work with that.
Why do you sound so fucking sad? Because T1 played horribly. PaperX are not back. It's all a fraudulent fucking joint mass hallucination that PaperX are back. It's a mass hallucination. They're playing against shit teams. They're playing against shitey teams. People are getting excited. The train is not fucking going anywhere. The train is going like 5 miles an hour, and you guys are honk, honk.
Now, do you think T1 playing like this would have won Masters?
They did.
They went for with 51% went for PaperX. People were on that train.
Yeah,
and you know what? They were correct. Yeah, only just on the train. I mean, still, that's a lot of people on the train. 12,000
they're hanging
votes,
off the sides of
them.
No, yeah, no, it's really packed at the moment, honestly. It's crazy. TMV's dior is derailment sign. After the Yay Globe performance, TMV needs to be wrong about another thing. He's choosing to derail the train.
This train is getting derailed. 7,000 people died this morning in the world's worst train disaster.
There's dynamite on the tracks below us. Hey, we just make a new track. We have an army of workers, an endless land. Dude, look how many people are. We got so many believers, man.
you
This
know,
train is packed.
how divisive. All we are just passengers and along for the ride. We're gonna go track by track with this, and our casters, Achilles and Komodo, drive us straight into the
Couldn't
chaos.
resist.
There's no driving here. The hands are off. The pedals just pressed, and we're just seeing what happens.
Where it takes.
We got our traffic light Valorant out of the way. Now we go into the train track Valorant to see which one of these teams is going to be going up against DRX in their next series for that last spot at Masters Toronto.
I'm just hoping for a train wreck not to happen in this one.
What have you done? Do it.
It's been a lot closer.
We've inspired believers. That's what we've done. Packed out a giant train. Sold some tickets. Got some people some jobs.
Going up against DRX.
Mini, he's been unemployed this whole year. Finally working. Laying the tracks, getting the engine ready. Yeah, 4-person aggro on this one. They really want to make sure they can get that orb.
Set up the read here from PaperX going into their bonus. Well set up to try to contend with this.
Well, you don't need it if you get the kill. That's the all that goes into in. We've got a nade on top as well. And that is one way to re-clear over towards A. My goodness. Dude, Dawson 9 was sitting in the smoke the whole time here. Pistol into the bonus.
Train is ready to leave the station.
Mate, we left ages ago.
Of course, boom.
We've almost got full speed.
And in that situations where you expect something to be using the dimensional drift to pivot some information for the rest of the team and allow jinggg to get on
The
in,
great
but
nade
Boom are
again.
changing it up. They wanted to go.
Up and over the top. jinggg is Goomba stopping
Oh,
there,
no
but
way.
he dies of fall damage.
There's no way.
The king moment there is now the Armageddon.
Good chill, chill, chill. You're in terrible. You gotta send it.
As the angle has the headshot, something arrives on the site.
Whoa.
Just the open hand though.
Whoa.
What a flick and a half. I have no idea how he managed to find that, but they have bought time.
Dude,
That
15
spike
seconds,
never
no
planted
plant.
Throughout this here. Now being committed to.
Big flash for the swing.
Flash sent up and over the top. The peak coming in. Patmen leading the charge.
Damn, Patmen is looking solid in some of these rounds.
Lead to a round
Did they,
one with a five
PaperX
behind.
do loads of stuff that other teams do all the time? But because I haven't seen PaperX do it, I feel like I'm just in shock sometimes. Like they have reactions around the map for what's going on. They're using the ults like good in the eco. They're showing discipline.
Save it here. Perhaps for the post plan. It goes in first, but Patmen a little bit of a faster timing. Pushes
No
forward,
way.
finds him. See Slasher now. Has to do it all. But the peak over the top.
Dude,
The
jinggg is
spike never
unstoppable.
planted. jinggg.
We got 9 on defense. Double duelist.
They got against Team. Now it's 7 in a row that Boom would need to find to push us into an overtime scenario.
Divide gets the hop out.
Cannot see dimensional
Dude, look at
drifts.
this though. They take space and over towards B.
Push up, close angle. jinggg able to find one before being taken down. Jump up into the smoke.
Whoa. Oh my god, it's
Quite
ults on
connecting there
ults.
is something.
Dude, it's an open B though.
Forsaken in the meantime, though, he's pitching forward. He's got himself as well over to the baby door, and now this back rubble position is
They're
all but
nice though.
shattered.
I liked it though.
Just the stinger in
Something
the smoke.
insta ult over towards B. They're actually like taking the space, actually making good use of the Euro.
Pointing out to me now, you have to buy still on a lurk. Missing maybe a timing. Nine seemingly has spotted him, but Divide
Damn.
just wins the fight.
13-5 as well. It's
13
another
to
clean
5.
one.
Yeah, I think actually that they figured out a composition that they really have a good feel for on Lotus.
No. They went same comp. Well, we're going fad map. Big rock. There's a big rock on the tracks. Gotta go around it.
The headshot that leaves Patmen now alone to try to clutch it out. Gets some damage across. The stun connecting. The off shot missing.
Time?
And NC Slasher
No time, he didn't
hitting, but
stick.
the time is not there. PaperX, a war of attrition.
Dude, Patmen.
They narrowly win.
Mini's calling for help. He says the train's on fire. Guys, you gotta go help Mini out. We need help in the engine room, man. Doesn't sound good right now.
Getting activated. Drive pop, and Forsaken is just sending it in.
Dude, that was a lot of damage though. 7
Almost gonna be
HP.
getting
Hold
away
up,
with
hold
it.
up.
Buys right there with the follow-up.
Did you guys just fix the fire?
Shiro looking to try to catch them by surprise.
Shiro?
In the corner finds the first. Looks to try to clear it out.
Big
Something
trade.
bails them out.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might get caught by the
Gets that
ult.
kill.
Dude, something has a molly. Tell me he has a molly lineup. Surely.
Two sheriffs,
Brim
both
on
players,
Fracture,
full HP,
the
and
biggest
Flash
after
all
plant
between
map.
them.
He's playing like he doesn't have one.
Fault line now. Sent the stun connecting. And something, just swinging around the back, catching him by
Ooh,
surprise.
okay.
Thrifty.
Fire's spin is extinguished. All Mini had to do was shout for help. Do it earlier next time, Mini. Too stubborn.
1-for-1. Lockdown now. Tempo use. Sent over on B. Keeping PaperX locked away for the time
What are you doing, guys?
Seconds remaining. The Kentuckian over towards
Safety
tower,
on
avoid the
Heaven.
tape.
Molly to make sure they can't flood out.
And then look to try to get the spike in play.
Okay, plant goes in. Right, nothing to stop
Want to
this.
flood in before the plant goes down.
Okay, well that's gonna stop it. Dude, Forsaken got a double on site, and they work out that the flanks coming in. Dude, how did they get 8?
Just a turret.
The fracture comp isn't great. They don't really have a drone, but you don't really need a drone when you've got a train.
The scale forward Forsaken now. The perfect
They
place
got
at the
8.
perfect time at 3K.
That's way too many to be getting with this comp.
Correct.
Never worried about this one. That's how you know that we got crazy momentum right now. If we weren't going that fast on the train, I cursed that for sure. Mini needs to throw more volunteers in the engine. We got some volunteers, okay. So we should be fine in a little bit. Mini in the engine room says, anti-ego, we need more sacrifices. What is this train turned into, man? It's crazy. Really found and gathered the most loyal fans. It's messed up, man. Coming into another stop. Laying the final tracks down. Sacrifices have worked. Looks like we've got enough coal to make it. No more fires. Chat, why is some of you typing we need to sacrifice me? There's about 500 of you on the roof that is going before me. We might need to make the ultimate sacrifice. It's okay. Honestly, I'll take the hit, Mini, and I'll throw you in. That's fine. I'm prepared to make that. Guys, get in the engine room and help me get Mini in here. need that extra bit of fuel.
Oh, what a catch.
Big.
Doesn't squander it. Overdrive here from Famous does
But when you hear the ground shaking and you see that train coming towards you, dude, who's not going to crumble under this pressure? I see Famous, I can literally, his hand's shaking. It's not from nerves, it's a pure rumble of the train coming his way. That's why he's missing shots. Big miss, bro. No way, he gets that on 12 HP. Holy. Holy, man. That's crazy. Chat, next stop. Next stop is Toronto. One more stop. Get the 07s out for Mini. We sacrificed him at the end here. See if we can get him out of there. See if we can replenish him for the next one. We might need him for the next run. This is the thing that you guys aren't getting at the moment. You're focusing on the negatives. This was T1 Prime Masters format, but you two am fragging. Damn. We got the signs as well. We're everywhere. Let's switch over.
All aboard the Sliggy Express. Tickets are still on sale if you believe in PaperX now securing their
the tickets are on sale, but it's really going to cost you. It's really going to cost you if you're this late. Like if you're this late and you're only just getting on the train, you got to pay the sideshow price. Dignity, money, everything you got.
The problem that I'm having again here, Sliggy, is that PaperX have played now 4 times and they have 4 wins. And they've played against 2 of the worst teams in Pacific. Also, they didn't look like an undefeated group stage team, Sliggy.
No, they didn't. Yeah, I agree, but they are undefeated. I'm just saying the facts.
DRX versus PaperX is the series that defines who goes to Masters Toronto. And of course, Sliggy is still on the train and nobody else is.
I listened back and apparently like Mini he's shoveling people into the furnace.
Yeah, we ran out of coal and we had to start using people, so we were asking for sacrifices. And then at the end, I think it was like 12-8.
So the fans are literally saying
we've been doubters before. Yeah. So at this point, I think PaperX can win this game? Yeah, when I went back and watched those VODs, I was like, oh, they definitely could win this fucking game. It would not shock me at all. But at this point, the train's gone. It's left the station. I've been left here with DRX. Me and Termy are just here like, ooh.
Sideshow already said whoever says track by track gets banned in this chat.
All right, chat. From now on, anybody who puts track by track in the chat is getting permabanned. I swear to fucking God.
Is Mini here? I don't think Mini's here. We might need fuel at one point. We'll see how it goes. Who's in the engine room? FNS is in the engine room. He's shoveling the coal in, man. He's ready. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Lotus, okay. This is Fracture.
Selecting their Lotus. Their Lotus has been phenomenal since they swapped from 4-0.
Wait, they can ban Fracture. Oh no, they're gonna float Fracture, not Fracture third map. No. They got owned, man. They got owned in the veto. Ah, no. Ah, they got owned in the veto. They picked Icebox. But honestly, we look at the stats, PaperX might be okay at it, but they use that weird comp. And DRX are not gonna let that comp win, man. So good. It's all good. We don't need comps that make sense. We're on a train. It's fine. Chat, we need a lot of fuel to win this. We need a lot of momentum to win this one. Start the sacrifices. Holy, dude, look at the look at everyone. This is a 50-50 game. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, the phone's got broken.
Oh, that's my boy! Baited out the paranoia and the prowler here, and now we fight over waterfall. It's beautiful. Hello, where's the second swing? Oh my god, they're too good. Oh my god, they're way too good. Get this fucking train out of here. Redirect the train. Redirect it. Send it back down. Let's make peace with the PaperX fans. I will say though, RJ, if PaperX start winning, you're allowed to ban the track by track spam. But when they're losing, let's have some grace. Okay.
Oh, say it with me, chat. Track by track. Track by track.
They know exactly where everyone is. Look over towards B and one broke the door.
Try to keep the lead. Is he going to be ready for this angle? And he's just slowly walking forward. There's the check.
Nice kill.
There's the snap.
Dude, they're not messing about on this one. 2v4, your ult goes in.
Well, unfortunately, that's another nice round from PaperX.
Is going to be harassed by the Yoru as the defuse gets started. And now he just holds
Damn, the discipline as well. Didn't even hunt it.
We are tied up,
Holy. Dude, something's out of there, man. Something doesn't even want to face this. It still surprises me when I see it from PaperX. There's leaves on the track. Hey, there's more than leaves on the track right now. There's giant boulders that we have to worry about.
DRX is well aware it's another corpse thrown into the fire by Sliggy and co. It's another fueling the train.
So I've got to be the voice of reason. But also, it's because I think PaperX need to make larger roster changes in order to recover a chance. I think they're doing the same thing that like Crew did when they went on a run, which is basically that they're duping themselves into thinking that they can just get a little bit more out of this train. When it's on its last legs, it's still running on coal compared to the electric trains around it.
You know you can't stick this first time.
Brutality, but free. Finds the peak, finds the shot.
Whoa, what a shot that is.
He says something drops down. As a mask of his own. Slaps it on Divine.
This one's chaos, dude. No way, didn't get that kill. Oh, he got the double. This round doesn't stop giving.
Collects a weapon. Plant. Not for him. Manages narrowly to get the kill. The retap, though, Divine. He knows that he's not on it.
Oh my goodness, what HP is that? 37. Sideshow losing his mind. I guarantee this guy's talking about the negatives though. This guy refuses to say anything nice about any team. Like, dude, you can compliment some teams sometimes. It's okay. Dude, give some compliments. It's okay. We can give some compliments out here. When a train's running like this, you can go, damn, that's a fast train. Look at that train go. That's a nice train. I wish I was on that train.
Hop on the train? No, I'm not hopping on the train. DRX is still winning 2-1.
They have played Icebox. They won Icebox.
That's true.
They have a weird comp. But that's okay. At the moment, we just focus on Lotus. Who's better on Fracture? Don't look at Fracture. Don't worry about Fracture. Chat, you guys are looking too far ahead. Imagine you're on a train. Just look out the window. Just look out the window. Enjoy the view for a little bit. Dude, look at this. This is what we're talking about with the train, man. The momentum's insane. Once you get that one round, it just lasts for so long.
He can get that steady. Time ticking. Patmen on the cross angle, needing to clutch it out.
Oh boy.
Bane drops down.
Oh my god, dude, Patmen is always good for it. It's insane.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, fucking hell, man. What is Bane up to? He looks lost. They've got to run out of tracks at some point. I don't care if they're using human bodies for fuel. What are they using for the steel and the wood for the rails?
They do want to be split, but they're trying to go aggro A first.
Return to the flash, unable to find it. Does he just check the angle?
Oh man. But they did use the tail ult, so they can't retake.
Pushing forward.
Oh.
But let's go. Let's go. We're going overtime. Unless something...
Mike's in a terrible spot.
Oh, the tail drone saw him. The drone saw him. Oh, no. It's a 3v3. We're not going overtime. I called it too early.
Chat, get that coal in the engine right now. You don't want this to go overtime.
Dude, this is so fucking stupid.
Breaks down one of the walls. Rest now expired.
Oh, no.
Holy, dude, the 3v5.
Oh, no! Why would you lose a 5v3 in the final round? Bro, why would you do that?
One map away. I'm worried about these maps.
W train bound for Toronto. You can see how bumpy the ride was on that little artwork there.
The tracks are a little rickety.
Yeah. Just look out the window and enjoy. You're right. You're right. The problem is, at the front of the train, we can see out the front. So I gotta look ahead. You guys can just look at the view on the signs. Sideshow's banning people that type in track by track. Ah, chat, we gotta get in there. Wait, do we get in there now? I'm waiting.
Why am I crying? Why am I fucking crying? Because PaperX are gonna make it to Toronto. The train is gonna collapse, and we're gonna have wasted a spot.
I have a question for the casters, Achilleos and Paperthin. How do you feel about trains?
I am not getting on the fucking train. I'm thinking, Mikey, that DRX win 2-1, not even close. Don't let the train goblins convince you. The train is getting derailed today.
If PaperX win Pacific...
Yeah, I told you, I'll tie myself to a train track. These next two maps are legitimately going to be like 13-5, 13-2.
Versus 5, Hyunmin on this flank. Needs to go absolutely monstrous for the team. There's a swing out, pulls the trigger, doesn't play patient. Just lets him know where he's at. Knives now swooping forward, something able to find one, Bane. Transfers in for a second. Hyunmin's position.
Wait, cross zone. It's gonna go fast. Oh my god. Dude, that was nice decision making from Forsaken to insta get off this. Viper, he's gonna stick in the Viper. There's a lot of pressure once they tap the spike here now. They're still gonna get the tail out of them.
Turret keeps it protected from behind you for the moment. Bane on the hunt, trying to flush out Forsaken at the same time. Armageddon goes in and Forsaken. Guns down 3.
No way, did they win it? Holy, bro, that's sick, man. Forsaken did unreal. Those duels were insane. What's going wrong on A?
Let's get that plane ticket ready for PaperX. Well, maybe. Should be a train ticket. That was a plane ticket. But I thought we were building, you know, like a huge bridge all the way from Seoul to...
Well, yeah, we are.
Sure, but, you know, the plans haven't been communicated. It's not public information yet for the
oh,
here.
This is Sliggy's top secret mission.
Yeah. Every PaperX game, if they make it to Toronto, I think he needs to dress up as a conductor. He needs a train whistle, he needs a little hat.
Oh, he should, yeah.
Mate, we got no... Chat, we got no trains in Iceland. Where am I meant to find this stuff? After we've done the tracks here, we need to actually start laying some tracks in Iceland, I'm telling you. I've got big plans for us.
Buy the tickets, you still have the time? I don't think I do. I think at this point I'm not allowed to jump on the train. Oh, they're just running in and trying to get the plant on B. You're dying again trying to get the plant down, man! Like every single time you've tried to plant on B, the planter dies. Yeah, choo-choo, air horns. You know what? I hope PaperX make it to Toronto. I hope they make it to the grand finals, and I hope they fucking lose 3-2. I hope they lose 3-2 in another grand finals. As long as they lose in the grand finals. Let's go! Shut him down. Let's fucking go. Wait, I'm revived again. This is a round. It only took you fucking 9 of them to figure out how to play against PaperX.
I'd swung from Snowman. Mako able to find one.
Nice shot.
Able to find
Dude, look at the confidence, bro.
Salvo sent out, but Plant still able to be stuck, not quite on the
It's
mark.
a plant that is not good, but anywhere over towards here, so they're gonna fight heavy on.
Something, 2 quick taps, Bane and Estrella. Both down on the floor. Pink reveal as well as Gunman.
They're gonna fight heavy on sight, and that'll do it.
Alongside Fraying. Mako now re-wrapping around, gets himself towards the rafters.
What the hell?
Himself a 3rd kill.
Jill! My goodness. 1-1 every single map, so Sideshow has no ammo.
What are you looking at? Why would you scale out of heaven? Looking in that direction, man.
Oh, he's got an ace. Ace.
Oh, just, it's done. It's fucking done.
On the forward peak, find something. Drop down.
Dude, this was the eco rounds? That's rough.
Not quite being spotted, but Estrella not noticing.
Dude, you get tempted to use your server ult into this one?
Finally exposed there over the top of that harbor wall.
Dude, patmen keeps saving them.
Crazy. Bring now dead. Just the 1 hero rifle in play. The drop down. 10 men able to find one more kill here with it, but Bane now stuck at backside.
Together.
Jumps out.
Lovely.
No,
little
it's
jump as well.
Rushes
Who is
forward.
this team, man? Who is this
Mako
team?
now arriving.
Oh. Oh
Where
no.
he's at, sends out the bite.
Oh boy.
Clear the recon. They're looking to try to double face, and Mako
Dude,
cannot
patmen.
find it. Patmen with a
Patmen.
massive.
I love how something just yeets himself there at the end.
They played all right, but every team they played against crumbled. Honestly, the Paper X train, it has aura, and I think the aura just causes their opponents to play like shit.
Thought maybe they would double back after
Yeah,
the drop.
patmen's doing a
Doesn't
lot
seem
here, just his
Bane
pressure
at the
alone.
risk here being caught, but it's a little bit of
Whoa,
early
the
damage.
confidence
Back
is...
around the
Oh my
corner.
god.
Patmen unable to find that
Look at
kill.
him.
Just go ahead, slides way through 2.
Bro,
Has the catch,
patmen's
Mako
too
hits up
confident
over
right
the
now.
top.
And he gets
Gunman,
8
a
finds
little
out where
bit
the
too
other
late. The
is.
shots did not get
Oh,
found.
you did incredible
Green
though.
eventually will be able
He
to
did
find something.
unbelievable.
Something over
Please
the
don't
top.
give him a kill
Gunman,
something.
dead player in bandage, massively in their hands.
Oh god.
And Savai
He's
with the,
absolutely owned him.
Bane, you gotta kill this one. No! What is the look what they've done to my boy? Look what the train has done to my boy.
Dude, this round
counts empty.
6.
Paper X
6 chances? Come on,
getting
boys.
themselves.
Last call for train tickets.
Last call for train tickets. What are you talking about?
This could be personal growth. Stop being so stubborn and accept you were wrong.
got DRX at
I wasn't wrong. All of the teams that they've played against have played like shit. If this was a BO5 though, DRX would have won.
Okay, with the... Wait. Something is pushing all the way through. Oh, damn. Kind of read him a little bit there if the drone wasn't here. Recon as well. Wait, this is going to go down. They're going to realize they've got a big win here. Yeah, that's a big win.
Might feel even more inclined to pressure this side of the map.
Love the way they did that. Drone into a recon.
Oh, and the pick.
Taken down. There underneath tube, just got
Dude,
the peek.
freeing
Bane now
face
having to hold
that?
angle,
He
which
knew they
leaves
saved the
Mako by
gun
himself.
and op and freeing saved that.
And the sky
Peeks
for
that.
Patmen. Ready to send out that bite.
Did they know they saved an op? They did, right?
Start.
Okay, well here come the
Down
orbs.
and send.
Got a viper with this as well. Someone's got to run the gauntlet and go for the plant. Speaking of running the gauntlet, something is beelining for this corner, and it's one of the boldest plays I've ever seen. Ever. Oh god. Dude. I would be so tempted to viper ult here.
Still though, the operator in hand for Divide. Paranoia sent out. Lion share the players, able to dodge that one with an nano swarm. Finds Estrella. Mako dead!
Oh man, they actually did it. Look at them. It's sick as well. The train is for real, dude. I told you guys I will get you to Toronto. Track by track. Shout out to the believers. Hope you enjoyed the trip.
They are back on the global stage
This was the destination that I said we would get you to.
rumors of Paper X's
Here we are.
demise have been greatly exaggerated. They are back, ladies
So
and gentlemen.
good. It's so good. Well, dude,
And
what a
they're
run
back.
this was. 5 in a row.
And it doesn't
Sideshow
look
wrong
that
again.
different
Can't
to
spot
how it
another
has in
run.
the past.
The harbor ult, they kind of fucked up though. They used the harbor ult for sight instead of for yellow and green. They wasted that harbor ult completely, and then they didn't break the middle!
It's happening!
Dude, this guy wouldn't be able to spot a runner like a marathon or something.
And they look so,
Don't know what he's talking about.
This train was way too powerful. It was powered by aura and propaganda.
Chat, if you want to go over to that fraud's stream, Sideshow, and start spamming track by track, I think I might join you.
There's no f***ing way, man. There's no way. Dude, why?
I'm not even going to listen to Sideshow, I'm just going to hype it and dip.
He's a fucking genius. He calls it after they beat DFM and Zeta or something. Oh my god. Genuinely horrendous timeline that I live in.
This guy is crazy, man. He can't spot anything. Every year he's good for missing some kind of big run.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with Paper X. I hate Paper X. Paper X makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with Paper X. I hate Paper X. Paper X make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I've got to have a deep reflection within myself as to what occurred today. Was I too stubborn? Did I fail to heed the warnings that were written all over? Or was it the people who were wrong? No, I think it was the people who were wrong.
You know, I think that's a big deal. Also, we have Sliggy. I don't know if everyone knows the meme, but he was leading the train charge, you know, and we managed to get it to Toronto somehow. We're still gonna be here in Korea. We have things to do.
Chat, got the shout out.
It's a pity that we don't have anybody affiliated with the train here.
We have a special message from our conductor.
Oh my.
Hello everyone, just wanted to make a video to congratulate everyone that was on the train, whether you were out the window, on the top, making the tracks, giving out snacks, or if you were just anywhere, first class, second class, just on board the train. I know you have 4 frauds in front of you that went on the train.
What? I haven't been on the last month!
Hotel room. I was going to do it from the hotel gym on the treadmill, but I know that Sideshow is invisible to anything that's on a run, so he wouldn't have been able to see me. So, for my next trick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the next 20 minutes. I'm going to save you some time. For the next 20 minutes, Sideshow, he's going to flame Paper X. He's going to say everyone against him crumbled, no one played well against them. He's also going to say that I had insider information, which might be a little bit true, but at the same time, I was visibly, vocally shouting out loud that they're going on a run. I wasn't allowed to say anything. I'm trying to tell everyone that they're going on a run, that he's too stubborn. There's 2 things that he has that can't be cured: baldness and stubbornness. It's there forever. Okay, and then we got Brent. Brent's gonna pretend he was on the train. We haven't seen him for a month.
He's already done it.
The train was so packed he might have been there. So maybe in chat people will need to let me know if Brent was there or not. I didn't see him, but he might have been there. Then TMV, he's gonna say, this is all okay. I wanted them to win.
God.
I'm train neutral.
He's predicted
Either on the train or you're off the train. There is no train neutral. The train is either gone past you or you're on the train. It's as simple as that. And then we got Chobra. Chobra. RRQ believer for 4, maybe 4.5 years. The best they ever achieved with him believing is his #1 team, 5th to 6th. And now he goes to another team, Nongshim, and RRQ get first. He's going to spend the whole episode pretending that he doesn't have a curse, when obviously it's so blatant. Out of all the streamers, including me, he has probably the biggest curse of all. That's it. Just want to say thank you to everyone. Track by track, choo choo motherfuckers.